Hello everybody, I'm Disciple once again, and you guessed it, this is Overwatch. Today I'm going to play as Symmetra, a very interesting support character who has some of the least combat-based abilities of any support, but has a lot of really unique utility. I got a little bit of a late start, which is unfortunate because she really likes to be able to set up beforehand with her sentry turrets. And if you guys don't know exactly what she does, her E places a shield on her allies, which does regenerate its 50 bonus HP, and her left shift places a sentry turret that slows and deals damage per second to enemies who are nearby. It's really nice for like controlling a corridor or a small point, and then her ultimate places a teleporter which her teammates can take back from base. And if she can keep it up in a safe place for a long time, it can just win a game by itself. It's actually insane what it can do for your team. Basically what I'm going to try to do right now is make sure that my allies are shielded, which is a lot easier to do at the beginning of a round, but it gets a little bit harder once they've spread out. And I'm going to try my best to set up sentries wherever I can, in a place where I think that the enemies might come, so that slowing them and damaging them is useful. My right click is a charge shot, kind of like a Samus ball, I suppose, that I charge up and then shoot out. It goes through barriers, and it does pretty good damage when it's all the way charged, but you can also just click it and it'll immediately fire. It's not super useful to do that though, so typically you're going to charge it up like that, and that'll give you the most effectiveness out of it. Oh no, Genji took me out, so she's pretty squishy and very immobile, so if any DPS gets on you, it's pretty easy to take you out. I didn't see the Genji there, unfortunately, and so he got me pretty easily. Yikes, but I do have my teleporter, so when I come back out here, I will be able to put up my TP, and it'll really give my team a huge edge, because cutting all of this time of running back to the point is going to be enormous. That's really the big limiter in this game. It's not respawn timers, since respawn timers are so short, it's just running back to rejoin your team. So we're going to place that right here, since the point is pretty close, and we might be able to hold this point for a while because of it. I'm going to get out of here though, because I'm so low. And then, oh no, Genji got in there immediately and took out my teleporter.
My work is not complete.
Good game to Genji. That was a play of the game if I've ever seen it. Oh man, that was insane. That was absolutely bonkers. Let's put some sentries up here. Try and bother them if they run through. That doorway will close once they come through it the first time, and so they will be forced to run through the doors on the side when they come back, since their spawn is behind there. Right now we're just going to poke from the side, try to set up as much of a matrix of defense as we can, and let's see what we can do. We haven't seen a lot of her left click so far. It is a beam, kind of similar to Zarya or Winston, but it locks onto a specific target and it ramps up. So the first second of damage deals less than the second, which deals less than the third, and after 3 seconds it's fully charged up and deals 120 damage per second, which is actually really good. So if she can stick on a target, then she can do mass damage. It's just, oh no, it's pretty hard because you can see she's so squishy and so immobile, and he was just able to take me out from a very long distance with his auto aim. Oh yikes, that was disgusting. Now that we have our teleporter, we're going to come back out here and set it up again, hopefully in a place that doesn't get spotted by the Genji immediately, which could actually be a challenge. Let's take a look. I think over here is probably going to be the safest place to put our teleporter. Maybe back in this room, and then we're going to defend it a little bit with sentries, so that if someone tries to sneak up and grab it, or someone on low health is trying to escape and just accidentally runs into it, they won't be able to take it out quite so easily. The sentries also do stack, and so the slow and damage stacks for each sentry that's attacking one target, so if they don't take them out immediately, you can actually solo someone with your sentries. It's pretty fun to just see on your screen it popping up that you killed someone. Symmetra is also really strong against anyone with shields and barriers, so Winston and Reinhardt in particular. And being able to get your secondary fire through there. Oh man, that was delicious, but we've got to make sure that we take care of that Genji. Oh man, I'm a little afraid. But we were able to get him in the end. Nice, nice, nice. The sustain that you get from having 100 shields that do regenerate is also super, super nice. And that's really going to help you if you take a little bit of damage just ducking out and then regenning it back up. You can see I still am missing 70 health because I went down to 30. But once I find a health pack, I will be able to get that back and I should be a-okay. But for now, we're just going to do our best to harass once again. We do have all 6 of our sentries set up. You can only have 6 at a time, but you can only hold 3 charges. And so if you do use all 3 of those at once, you do have to wait for them to regen, but you can have more than those 3 up. Oh no! I was trying to take out her mine. I don't know why, because I don't know why anyone was going to trigger that. But as a support, you're always super vulnerable to snipers. Oh, yikes. But it's fine, because I've got the teleporter. Your teleporter has 6 charges, so once you've used those up, it will be destroyed, but then you can start charging up your teleporter again. And I feel like Symmetra actually has a pretty quick charge on her TP. It used to be faster. She used to be able to charge the TP while the TP was up, so she could essentially, if she was playing really well, have an instant TP. Oh, he ran back into my secondary fire and I got the final blow. That felt really good. I know he's not going to see that in the kill cam, but I still just want to put that down there for posterity. It's really important to make sure all your teammates are shielded. If you're on voice comms with your team, I would recommend letting them know if you died and respawned and need shields. But right now I'm just going to do as much damage as I can because that's how I'm going to charge up my teleporter. And the teleporter is like 50% of the reason to play Symmetra. It's also why Symmetra is not great on the final point, either the final checkpoint or like capture point, because the advantage you get from her teleporter is so small, you've basically lost like 50% of the effectiveness of your hero. And so I will probably switch off Symmetra if we get to the final checkpoint, but it looks like we might actually be able to make it to... We might be able to win before that happens. Oh man, so one thing that Symmetra does really well is killing someone in close range combat like that. Oh, feels so good to 1v1 a Reaper and a Genji at the same time. Oh, that was delicious. Alright, so we're going to place our teleporter in a new place this time. If you keep placing it in the same spot, then they're much more likely to find it the second time around. So we have all of our sentries up, we have our teleporter up, and we have 1 minute and 30 seconds to keep the payload from getting to the checkpoint here. And I think that we can do it. But before we do that, I'm going to need to find some health. There is a big health pack back in this room. There's also a small health pack up in the ship above. And so I'll be able to use this to sustain... Oh, please don't die, team. Yes! Yes, Bastion was able to take him out. Well done, my robotic friend. I still have all 6 sentries up, but I shouldn't feel like I need to leave them up. If there's a better place that I can put them up, I can replace some of the old ones. But also just charging up the 3 so that if someone destroys a few, I've got a couple in the chamber. It's also pretty good as well. Kind of the worst thing that we could do right now is go out and die in a situation like this, unless we're trading kills, in which case it's not that bad because of the teleporter we've got. Oh no, we lost our Bastion! Oh, I thought that the Bastion was still there, and so I thought if I peeked we were going to be able to kill him together. But, man, Soldier 76, it's a very... Oh no, it was Far that got me, huh. Alright, well let's see. We have 15 seconds left to stop them. We did just lose a teleporter, but we are pretty close. I think we can do it. Let's see. Putting your sentry on the payload is not usually that great unless it's kind of as a surprise, and looks like we got it. Well, that was a Symmetra game. 8 limbs, 4 objective kills, 10 seconds objective time. Look at that, 2nd place. And let's take a look at this. That is a juicy highlight intro. Oh. Oh man, that was such a good play from the Genji. Oh, that was absolutely monstrous. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to remind you guys that if you like this video or any of my others, please subscribe, comment, like, all of that nice sellouty stuff. Feels awkward for me saying that, but it really, really, really means a lot to me. And we almost made the next level up. Oh man, we're gonna have to get the next video. Anyways, see you guys next time. Let me know what heroes you'd like to see me cover next. I'm trying to go through at least all of them once. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.